Furious Steel holding on for their tournament lives here in Georgetown, Texas, as we get off to map number 2, Vertigo. Pistol round on its way.
Yeah, so there's not going to be any rush hots or anything like that anymore, but I think there might be some A-ramp aggression, but we'll have to see what Furious Steel are going to do. And like we said, this is their map pick. And I mean, they do start things on the T side, of course, and already they're putting a lot of pressure in the middle. Oh man, they're just going hot and heavy already.
Yeah, no utility, just a dry run. They got all the armors. They are a machine, but they walk into a crossfire. Maybe you're wishing you had a flashbang or two as you walk into 3 players on this B site. N4 is the only player to find any sort of traction. He finds a second. No way, a 1v4. Another gush. He needs more. N4 up close. He almost finds 3. He's looking for a 1v4. He's looking for an ace to start off Vertigo. Bombs on the floor. N4 still needs to fight for this. This is not an easy meal. It's not all said and done, but a headshot is what he needs. Sutti's gonna deny. Oh man, N4 almost came up with a 1v4, a near 1v5. But it's not enough. Sutti's money crew walk away with the explosive pistol.
Oh, I guess, Furious Steel, I mean, they must have had somebody with their ears burning because M4's like, nah, man, Laz, don't be sleeping on me, bro. I can do some big things too, right? So makes himself a quad, almost for the ace clutch. Just misses it, but again, some good damage inflicted, but they don't pick it up. But this round could be important, and the purchase is here. We got the Gyll, we got a Mac 10. There's quite a bit of investment for this. They're gonna have to see what they can do, but Link, he's able to start things off, and already there's some big trade frags, double deagles, my god.
Link doesn't have armor, for the record. This is a weird round where those Mac 10s will absolutely flatten him if they get up close. All 3 players are here for SMC, however. They will make their way onto the site. It's all M4s, but there's Link looking to make an aggressive play. He is armorless, keep in mind, but he does not care. Absolutely. 2 kills and the lurk picked off in middle of N4. So now you just leave Nocturnal. He has gotten up close to the site, and Reagan, despite not looking in the right direction, will flick over and demolish. Psionic needs another deagle headshot to his name, and it's not going to happen. Sutti's money crew stabilize. Forts by dealt with. And there you go. Keeping the ball moving.
I was thinking, too, that position for Nocturnal could have been huge because there was a flashbang available that was on the other teammate. So, I mean, if he would have been able to pop flash that, he could have swung maybe, but he went a little bit too quick on the aggression. But either way, I mean, Furious Steel, they put up quite a bit of investment in that last one. Doesn't get them where they want it, but again, they're just going to put some pistols back on the board here. Nothing major. 1 HE grenade is going to be the only piece of utility here for the T side. And looks like, again, might wait things out here, and you can see they're kind of clustered together. They're just waiting by the campfire. Now they realize they're going to go. They got to go for the hike, and now they're going to push mid again here, Fi.
It's a little bit more than a hike. It's a little bit of a marathon sprint into the wildlife that is. So, gee, Psionic! That's the deagle, man! That is 4 deagle headshots in 2 rounds. Anything extra here? I mean, you know what? 2 kills, we'll call it. They deal with the animals on the side. Unfortunately, Grizzly Bears don't really help the fact. Grizzly Bears on the 51st floor of Vertigo is quite a sight to see. How do they get up here? Not necessarily sure. Sutti's money crew up 3-zip, though. First gun round for Furious Steel, though. Let's see how they approach their map pick. They're one of the org teams, right? They're practiced up. They certainly have some ideas on how to play this particular map. So see how they handle Sutti's money crew purchase.
Look at how aggressive the CTs are playing too, and now even Link's got the boost. Cody, I don't know if he's going to clear. This doesn't look like it at all. So Link might be able to get some easy kills, and
I don't think this
timing right.
I'm not sure if it's assembled properly. It doesn't matter. It wasn't. I don't think the boost was actually properly assembled, but a little too low on the boost. But who cares? You know what? Who cares? Jumps up on the sandbag, and there's an immediate 2 opening kills. There's a little bit lackluster, a little bit apathetic on the clears of these angles. Will lose 2. Start off, and then Reagan off with your head. Psionic and Reagan just swinging for the fences, taking all the fights. It is a flawless first gun round for Sutti's money crew. What a statement.
This is looking a little bit different than what we saw, right? I mean, this is kind of what happened the first map, but it was Furious Steel that were able to get themselves with a huge lead. But right now, SMC, man, they're looking polished. Ever since that first map win, they're starting to look off that momentum, and they're at a 4-0. And again, there's no money in the bank here for Furious Steel. They do have a bit more utility here, Fi. They got quite a bit of flash and also the one smoke. So we'll probably see just a full commit again. And looks like they are just going to get ready for that marathon sprint, like you said.
Oh, B bomb site. Molly's in. It didn't actually land properly. Guy is going to have to hold down a couple. He will get 2, and that's all he's needed. Just going for some extra kills here. That padding is mercenary. Confident as ever. And it's just geared up to be 5-zip. They go for a little bit of a rush. Furious Steel. Starts off similar to Nuke, however. You know, Nuke started off with 5-0. The D side was able to bounce back. A gun round is up and coming. I did say that Gaijin wasn't able to set up property instead of properly. Sorry, just like some American ideals there for property and all that stuff. You know, I've been in school. I've been going over like democratic Western philosophy. So I've been just having like life, liberty, and property just drilled into my head. So excuse the American ideals that are just spilling out on this broadcast.
Hey, that's all right, man. We'll make do.
Thank you so
But you know
much.
what?
It's great
You
to
know
have
what else?
the support of my co-commentator.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. But you know what is interesting is that the ops are out. Nice little cheeky flash here from Mercenary. Spots. I think he might have spotted that player. I'm not sure. The X-ray might have been just a little bit of a mishap. And Mercenary still wins that fight, man. He still presses forward, and that's huge. So now Furious Steel, they lose Goom, so now they're going to have to just press forward on this A ramp. And look at this. All the eggs are in this basket. They have no other lurk. They're just going to commit to this. They still have lots of time, though, Fi, so really they could fall back, and they do have the utility here.
Oh, Reagan, though, holding just a filthy angle. Going to push forward in towards the short shelf area. Sutti does have a lot on his plate, though, when it comes... He does need to make sure his teammate and Reagan is okay, and oh, man, a Molly pulled out. He needs to get out of dodge now that his position is noted. Reagan, though, still wants to fight. He'll hit the flick. Good as ever. And also has Gaijin to back him up. 3 players on the site for Sutti's money crew. Reagan is just farming them right now. And then Sutti goes down for the closer. Not one step forward there. For Furious Steel, Sutti's money crew are running up a tally.
Yeah, we're going to need to see a timeout happen here pretty quick. I mean, this is just not looking like the same kind of Furious Steel that we saw before. I mean, they almost look like they're a little bit... It almost seems like they're overthinking it. Like, they kind of get stuck in these situations, right? I mean... You have Goom that's trying to be the lurk, you see there, and then they just peek one by one like this. Like, it doesn't make sense, and there's just no opportunity for the trade. So if they don't pick up this round, I'm kind of expecting them to kind of get, you know, a little bit back of that composure and have a bit of a TED talk as the team needs to kind of figure out the new configure plan.
Oh, and he's even ready for a boost, potentially. Reagan is just fiending right now. 11-2. You know, his HLTV profile picture is the funniest thing ever, by the way. He's holding some 20s forward. He's showing off his prize money that he won a couple years back. And he's looking for some extras here in Georgetown, Texas. The op is out again. It splits the uprights, though. That's not a goal. That ain't no points. He misses another, but is able to get away. He's unpunished for that mistake. Mercenary also trying to follow up. Great utility usage, just bogging down this execute that Furious Steel are throwing. And they are out of smokes here, Laz. Link also going to add to the madness, finding N4. Reagan taps down another. And just in middle, they just wait. And they're just waiting for the Grim Reaper to go ahead and clean them up and escort them in. 7's looking likely here, Laz.
Yeah, unless there's some big over-aggression here from SMC and they just play a little bit careless. I mean, this should be the 7th unless, like I said, somebody in Furious Steel can activate their overkill, but no, Reagan getting himself a triple, looking to make the quad, and there it is. 7-0, man. So do we see the timeout? I mean, do we see Furious Steel kind of throw the temporary white flag, just going, okay, we need a moment. We got to figure things out. This is not what we had in store for us. And again, like I said, this was their pick. This is their pick, Fi.
This is their map pick, and they are flattening. They're getting flattened.
Would you say they're
at the moment
like a pancake?
Like a pancake, like ooh.
What else is flat?
The Earth. Flattened like the Earth.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, my
oh
bad.
god. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's a mop-up. It's a meat grinder. Moving forward, it's SMC. They're making it an 8-0 now, and oh, they've got the half now, Fi. They've secured it. They've locked it in at least, but oh man, what do we see from Furious Steel now?
I'm not sure. But you brought up the topic of flattening. And yeah, I'll leave the planetary, the solar system debate out of the question. Look, folks. I'm not saying that the Earth can't be flat. I'm not a flat earther. I'm just saying whatever right now. Reagan almost burns to a crisp. Down to 12 points of health. It's funny, there was some controversy in Apex Legends, if you were paying attention the other day. Esports drama, not just like Counter-Strike drama. This was like esports wide news. Oh, boost spotted. Hold on. We'll wait on that for a second. Link goes up, but finally, you know, they can't fool him twice, it seems. That smoke did miss. That smoke just went high and above. If Reagan wants to capitalize on a massive gap in the execute, he sure can. And he is holding. You can see that he has a clean angle on the entirety of the site. Psionic, however, has made his way up. Reagan had a chance, but cannot connect. Man disadvantage here for SMC. Need to get that bomb planted for the side of Furious Steel.
Look at Nocturnal. Look at this ground that he's got, though. He's just playing on top of the box. Trying to see what he can find. He might be able to get this. Oh, I thought they were going to use that molly to flush out the boost spot, but they don't. Oh, man. And Sutti gets that kill. Oh, it should not have happened. But the bomb's planted at least.
And get a smoke on that very early on, though. Now they can tunnel all their attention onto the short shelf, and they're even ready for the lurk through the B site. Goom must be fuming, but Psionic, though, heating up. He's steaming hot. 3 kills just to lock down this execute. No retake effort possible, unless Mercenary has something to say. Now made 1v2, but Cody on the off angle, and Furious Steel will net themselves their first round at a minimum.
Oh, that's one way to win a round, I guess, right? I mean, Psionic pulling up a triple and, yeah, being the saving grace here for Furious Steel, and it's not looking like it's a goose egg anymore, and they're able to fry an egg here, but they're going to have to get a few more to get themselves back into a better position, and again, money's, ain't no thing here for SMC. They're feeling good, and Reagan again, a little bit more aggro once more with that op in middle and just locking it down, but Furious Steel going to go for the execute onto A-Ramp, get that control at least right now, Fi, but some good utility usage coming in from both sides. Kind of just counteract each other, and even Sutti throws the smoke onto sidewalk, so Furious Steel can't capitalize on that yet.
Very slow play here from
Link. Oh, I hate this spot.
It's so anxiety-inducing.
Oh, man.
I'm waiting for
him.
I'm waiting for something to show up just in the kill feed, but it's also just such a powerful position because it is vulnerable from short. Short does need to be held here. It is very scary, though, here for Link. But he's not going to be spotted. Link can hold that angle very well, but guys, a barrel spotted! Link, though, doesn't matter. He'll swing out for 2, but Psionic on the entries is just too good. Reagan, can he bring it back? There's a gap. It's close. Nade onto the planter. Will deal great damage on a Goom. Drops it. That was a 60 damage grenade on a Goom. 0 kills for him, by the way, but he can still make a do. It's a 2v3. It's still Furious Steel in the driver's seat. Smoke onto site as well. I'm not sure if they really want to give this one a go. They have cash.
Got the cash, but I mean, they got the op out still too, though. So they're going to have to see if they really want to contest for this. They need to get a kill quickly. Otherwise, they might just, again, have to give this up. And I think Reagan's even saying, yeah, man, we're done. We're not doing this. Ain't no way we're picking this one up, but...
Wait?
This is going to be... Oh, wait a sec. Wait
no way.
Second.
No time.
Okay. Oh, my God, Mercenary.
No time.
Whew. All right. Either way, some good kills, though, at least. Take down the money situation a little bit here for Furious Steel. The bomb plant's going to be good. The round win's going to be good, but getting rid of those guns, that's a pretty nice little note here for SMC.
Yeah, you know, I think he's going for the exits is certainly reasonable. Link felt like he could have gotten some extras there if his teammates held their ground just a tad bit more. There was definitely some opportunities there for SMC, but okay, 2 now for Furious Steel. Money still stacked high for Sutti's money crew. Still able to save a couple weapons. Now they're going to take the fight to ramp. This time around, they were allowing them to get space. This time around, Nocturnal gets sat down just to kick off this round. A wallbang headshot. And Nocturnal has been floored. And Furious Steel, they have no ramp control. In general, they don't have any map control.
Yeah, map control is all here for SMC, and even Link still pushing down a ramp, getting all the control in the world and getting so much information. So Furious Steel, they're grouped up. They're just on B stairs, and now they're going to go for the execute, but this is where SMC, they're going to be fully aware of this, and now the nades are coming in, they're flying in, and these CTs, they're ready for it, and Mercenary's able to find the first, and it's a spam damage all the way, but the bomb's dropped. Sutti's been able to get that drop now, so somebody's got to pick it up.
Cody, could it be him? No, he goes on top of the site pillar and tries to reel everything back in. 1v4 for N4, and Link, he pushed all the way down ramp, he activated the flank, and it's Sutti's money crew who were just racking it up back to 9. You see the readjustment there from SMC. They realize we gave Furious Steel just too much space there on the A site. Let's just crush them on the ramp itself. And it worked perfectly. Now for Furious Steel, N4 has just fully purchased on down. Thinking here that's just only himself. A bit of a disjointed buy for Furious Steel. I'm not gonna say it yet here for Goom. I'll mention the scoreline a little bit later until it becomes relevant. Right now, coming back out to middle, back to Reagan, and just feeding this guy, man. 20 and 3. Make it 21. Make it 22. Almost gets himself an ace. Reagan is just farming them right now. As they say, the farmer does not speak to his crops. Reagan does not care. Merciless here.
Oh, and this is what we talked about before, man. This is the little mistake from Furious Steel. Wow, not so little. Big mistake from Furious Steel. They're peeking them one by one. But again, I'm not taking anything away from Reagan because those were great shots and just a full-on plow session, like you said here, the farmer. And it's looking good. And now it's a 10-2 scoreline. 10-2. And look at the purchase now. The utility's not the greatest in the world here for Furious Steel, but they're going to keep on pressing forward. They're going to keep on trucking. They're going to see what they can do on a ramp and lurk things around and clear up sandbags. A bit of a miss molly. Not the greatest molly in the world, but it'll do. But Reagan playing back, and he's still got that up into play. And look at how confident he is. He's still looking for that first engagement.
He's even blocked the smoke. It's resulted in a huge gap that he might be able to work with. Now, though, he does have to concede the angle and give up the space, but there's so much utility to counter the plant. Look at Cody, he's so low, and the nades are gonna drop the bomb and go skittering forward on the site floor.
Goodbye.
Goom's gonna have to pick up the pieces. He'll be able to set down the bomb at least. The molly not good there from Link, but able to spot the shoulder there of Nocturnal, an unfavorable angle, and he will find the frag. Goom now, I'm gonna say it. Oh no. He has 13 deaths, not many kills, and then the rest of the team gets shut down. It is systematic here for SMC. They don't need Reagan in this one. They've got all the rest of the gang cleaning up, and you can see at least it's just calm and collected here from Sutti's money crew. So you see some teams get really loud on land. They start getting into the trash talk atmosphere. These guys, it's business.
Yeah, it is business. Just another day at the office here. Just on the 51st floor, these guys are making it look good. They're trying to get the paperwork signed and done so they can get themselves on further in the tournament. But right now for Furious Steel, man, I mean, they need to pick up this round. They were at round 14. They only got 2 more chances here to make this a little bit closer, a little bit more competitive for that second half. And looks like they're going to actually put a little bit more gas on this one. They're going to put more pressure onto this. One player is going to be on sandbags. This could be big. Sutti going to throw the molly.
I like that.
This is going to be the distraction point, right? Sutti's acting like the big old bait. He's able to get a kill, but Link, look at that. He's able to find 2 more.
And he's just able to stall out, stay alive, be so annoying. And Reagan just drag swinging all the ramp with an AWP. He's averaging, by the way, around 160 ADR at this point of the game. Reagan is absolutely raking them in. Now, just walking up into the off angle of Mercenary. No idea where to look there for Cody. And it just leaves N4. Right now, on a different caliber of player right now is Sutti's money crew. N4 going to get ran down here. Don't give this guy an opportunity, though. things have just gotten really weird. 12 HP. Low on the Link. I'm not sure he knows how many players he has in front of him, though. He needs a headshot instantly. Link, he's just cutting off the flank. So N4 is trapped in the stairs. He has to win a 1 versus 1 to get himself out of the situation. 25 seconds.
The CTs are kind of playing these one-on-one positions, though. Like you said, Link does have that cutoff, but if M4 can find this one kill, that gives him that little bit of... He could get the opening, but Mercenary, like you said, off angle. Nice, easy kill. But a little bit closer for comfort, but a 12-2 scoreline now, and we're going into the last round of the first half for map number 2. Look at that. We can see this is the view here for SMC, and man, they don't even look phased. They're just calm. They're looking cool.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of their players are quite experienced, at least for long-time players. Reagan has been around the block in terms of the North American scene. He's kind of making like a resurgence, a return back in towards at least North American Counter-Strike here in Georgetown. Link, longtime Mexican player who's played for Stamina eSpOrTs. So there's definitely some tenure here on this SMC team. But Mercenary, one of the new boys on the block, looking for a multi-kill, but does eventually get ran down. You can see, though, the rotation has already arrived for SMC. Reagan holding the line, and of course he's going to hit every shot. It is systematic. This man is a frag producer. Hot off the press, up shots for days. A 13-2 half. Easy does it for SMC. Reagan is farming. What was that? A 25 kill half for the guy? He is destroying.
Yeah, he's the destroyer. He's just the Terminator. You can name him whatever you want, but man, he was just cleaning house. A little bit of replay action, but the fact that he's able to still get double kills like that, and even we saw multiple other rounds where he's getting quads, just insane. Just an crazy amount of work. And that's the thing. When you're playing against an opera that's just playing lights out like that, there's nothing more frustrating because they're kind of doing the right things. A little bit more utility usage, I think, could really pan out better for Furious Steel, but that is just a hard thing to go against.
25-5 on the half. What a monster performance. And he's just going to be running forward. He's going to be entering on the Glock. Now there is N4 in the back of the side, not anymore. Nocturnal out towards default is going to make some damage dealt, though. Just Link and Reagan, though. These are your two tenured players, though. They can certainly make this situation happen. Getting aggressive in towards sight. Players spotted out. They're continually pushing forward, but both of them are dealt with procedurally by Furious Steel, and they will at least work with the pistol round. And hey, that was a killless half for Goom, but he just got his first kill, so everything doesn't matter anymore. He was 0 and 15.
Oh, we know. I didn't want to be the guy to say it.
Look.
I knew you were gonna just.
I need to farm Keck W's, man. I gotta farm Keck W's in chat. All right, that's what all I'm here for. Everyone left. Goom got 0 kills in the half. Honestly, though, if Furious Steel can start getting the ball moving, I'm not gonna say this game is over just yet. All 5 Glocks out towards middle, though, Laz. Oh, but they just get ran down. It's strength in numbers here for Sutti's money crew. Could make this happen. Goom, let's get more than one, bud. You got this. Oh, no. It escapes his grasp. Oh, guys, he's able to get away.
They were quite low, though, right? I mean, everybody's like, the highest HP is 55, but again, like you said, it's
no armor.
Glocks, no armor, a P250 and MP9, but nothing really to brag about. And this is still kind of a dicey situation here for the CTs, but look at how much pressure they're now trying to push onto this.
It's like 1 bullet each from an M4, in essence. Like, an M4 will deal a 40 damage body shot to an armorless player, so I mean, it's gonna have to be something absolutely filthy from Reagan on an MP9.
Oh no,
Cody.
this positioning from Cody.
There it is.
Look at there. There it is. There it is, Cody. I told you to watch out for Cody. I don't care if it's an eco round. He makes it look good, and he mops up the floor, and they get themselves another round.
There it is.
Well, got the view here for Furious Steel, and I mean, they look pretty calm too. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, body language is one thing, but I mean, they did pick up 2 rounds. They're feeling a little better, but now they got themselves a test. the first little quiz before that big old exam. And the AKs are out. Some good utility damage already happening against Gaijin. So taken down already at 52. And oh my god, they're getting roasted alive. Look at this spy. They're all just getting capitalized with damage.
Even team damage. They're coming from Link. He almost takes down his boy in Sutti, or rather in Reagan. Now Cody, off angle held though. You know, the low HP doesn't matter if they just take a bunch of headshot angles. They were kind of looking for that, Cody. Sure, all the damage dealt, but sometimes you'll take the man advantage over the damage. Of course, you have to convert that. What a headshot found there from Link. Perfect crosshair placement. And 4 has been mudded, and Link with a second headshot. Poor old Goom. This just has not been his game. Nocturnal looking for some extras, but they've already crossed onto the site. He can't hit the headshots. He cannot deny. And there's also players up close. Sutti just right next to him. And Nocturnal just felt like he never had a chance to say in the matter. Cody in a 1 versus 4. And a molly thrown at his feet. He is probably going to have to save here, Laz. And this might be the funeral dirge for Furious Steel, as they are about to be down 10 rounds.
There's some eyes of determination right there, and oh man, I can't believe he's got to save this. And 14 for SMC, and the money's so low, so Furious Steel, they're just going to be trying to work off this AK if it gets survived. But look at this. Oh my god, they're just on the hunt. They are looking for him. They are trying to find, where's Cody? Where is he? And maybe he'll be able to get away with this. I think the time will be on his factor, but whew, okay, a little bit of a sweat. That's fine. We'll see the money situation here for Furious Steel. It's not looking good, but they're going to have to just force up pistols. They're going to have to just try to work around that AK as much as possible.
Yeah, we'll see what Cody can do to get active. I mean, probably fighting out towards ramp would be the best order of operations for Furious Steel. You need to find activity. There's also, you know what? It's not just pistols here though. They actually find an op onto Cody. Drops the AK over to Nocturnal, so they still have some bite to this for Furious Steel. This game is not all said and done by any means. Oh, but Coom, 22 to 11 points of health, is not helping out this exchange. There's also a couple of HEs on that T side. If Goom tries to play a commonly played angle, say the sandbags or the headshot boxes, he could go down. But the not expected Link dry swings, and Cody will profit.
We talked a lot about Cody too, having that op before. Oh, he takes. Oh, I don't even know if he shot. I don't think he actually did make the shot, but
I think it's just like a silencer on the AWP there.
Oh, apparently, yeah. That's why not make it a little stronger, right? Like, let's just make it a bit more.
Yeah. Just infrared vision. Just turn on wall hacks if you have the AWP. Have a spin bot going. The usual. That's like a buff that a couple of my matchmaking teammates had the other day. It's pretty cool. Anyhow, B-site play. Gaijin is just running up middle, and okay, that USP just got upgraded into an AK. Maybe they can make something do off the back of it. Psionic is up top, and there you go. Goom's AK converts. Reagan now 1v2, and Goom will find himself a double kill. Some light at the end of the tunnel for this Goom guy. It's going to have to be 9 extra rounds for Furious Steel.
Yeah, big lead though for SMC, so they're in a good spot. They can still kind of, play around with their strategy. They can play around with what they want to do. And for them, this is a good position. I mean, it gets a little bit scary when the other team gets the double digits. That's when we start to flirt the idea of maybe a comeback, maybe the comeback story, but it's still a little bit too far away in my opinion. And even now, SMC, they're going to try to put some pressure onto this ramp. And oh no, Goom! You need to hit it! You need to hit those, but it's Cody that's able to get a little bit of reply back, but they need to find a little bit more.
On the chase right here is Link. 4 on 4. Oh no, Cody. Oh, he's able to chamber the op shot back. Still given opportunity. Spots the shoulder of Link. Psionic has his back too, but Sutti able to drop that offer. Gaijin considering the site wrap. Spots the player towards headshot. Has the duel into Psionic, but no good. Psionic locks it down. 3 on the round.
Oh, man. I guess Furious Steel really banking everything on their CT side, I guess, here, Fi. And, okay. All right. They're making it work. They're climbing. They're making, getting scrappy. They got some life left in them. And there's Cody. I talked about Cody. You were like, hey, who do you look out for on that team? And I said Cody. And, Cody, you're showing off why.
Yeah, Cody had a good map of Nuke. Just a bit of a different story here on Vertigo. Just such a dominant CT side, a dominant from Reagan in particular. It was actually just indomitable. Multi-kills wherever he was. Now Cody. Out towards middle. It's only Tech 9s, no utility, nothing to flash off Cody, nothing to stop N4.
I don't know if I love this mid control though, to be honest. Like, I mean, I don't think mid is like.
If Link hits a headshot here, I lose my. I'm losing mine. I'm losing my marbles.
He ain't hitting anything. He's dropping. He's not got anything.
This is perfectly...
I like this angle though from M4.
Oh, he just gave it up. Oh, he just gave up the angle. Cody's gonna be pressured off of this. He's still going in for repeaks, and things get weird. But Crossfire being held there by N4, and yes, the round will be locked in. Area Steel will at least have themselves 7 before all is said and done. It got weird. It got weird with N4 letting go of the boost angle. It was well held, but then Cody got pushed around. Doesn't matter. Crossfire held. And all is well for Furious Steel. But, I mean, I say that, and they're still down 7 rounds. They have guns. It's the biggest thing. That's their biggest asset. You know, maybe get a couple good rounds from Goom, and you know, maybe they're back into the swing of things. But that's a lot of maybes and a couple of fans or butts in the mix. That's for sure.
No, it really is. And Goom's still playing aggressive on the A ramp. I mean, he did it before. It didn't work, but second time's the charm. I mean, they usually say third time's the charm, but he's going to try to, you know.
Oh, that's a miss smoke.
Ooh, Cody. All right, gets a nice one, but he's dead. Ooh, good trade immediate from SMC. I like this, but again, now Goom, he gets himself a kill on the other side of the map, and now Nocturnal does spot the 1T, but he's put to sleep too.
Reagan hits the headshot, of course. The bomb is still in spawn, though. Goom, oh, he's making moves, but Link is just straight up watching for this. Poor Goom. So aware from Link at the same time, though. Just to hold a massive off angle. It's like, yeah, you're going to continue the flank, aren't you, kid? Read into perfectly there with Goom, and Link is just going to turn back to the A site. He knows it's empty, and then he's going to bop Psionic. Link is tearing them up. Next in line is M4. Link just casual fist bumps as he's absolutely outmaneuvered that CT side defense.
I mean, I like the idea from Furious Steel. I mean, they were trying to play a little bit different, trying to get some map control, trying to put a little bit of that microaggression in. I thought that was a good idea, but I mean, there's a certain limit, a certain point when you do that. Like Goom, I thought he extended a bit too far personally. I think it would have been better deeper in A main, but I mean, either way, doesn't matter. We're at series and match point now. SMC only need one more, and they keep themselves going in this tournament. And we'll have to see if Furious Steel have something different, but they have a long road ahead of them.
Psionic going for smoke spam here. Okay, Furious Steel, they've been able to maintain ramp control, mid control. Now they also have Reagan found out towards the B stairs. So some light at the end of the tunnel here for Furious Steel, at least in this one. And 3-on-5. Still, I mean, plenty of utility, but no space gained. It's going to take an insane individual play to dig them out of this, to at least gain some of their space back. There's like 2 players wherever you go, Psionic being one of them. He's been doing some good lockdown, at least, for Furious Steel. To start off the CT side, had a nice 3-piece on one of the A side holds, but I just feel like this Furious Steel CT side just hasn't had enough room to actually get things going. There's been some good elements, but when you're down 15-7, you just simply can't make a mistake. And they at least passed this test with flying colors. Round number 23 is gone on through, but they are going to need 7 more straight for that matter.
Yeah, and it's a good point you brought up too, because I mean, the fact that they lost that first half in such a dominant way, or a dominant fashion here from SMC, it's such a long road. I mean, if it would have been a little bit closer, I mean, yeah, if you got a stronger CT side, fair enough, but like you said, this is a long road here for Furious Steel. Like, we're talking a lot of rounds. We're talking a lot, and that's pushing OT. That's not even winning the map. That's just giving yourself another lifeline to stay alive in map number 2. But the hero AK purchase from Link, He's been a menace this game. 27 kills. A good nade that's going to come in. A decent amount of damage from Nocturnal. That's big. That's a great impact. And now he's just waiting. He's got the line up and the tees. Look at this. They're just going to bamboozle. I don't think they're going to be able to get some control of this Fly.
Oh, good flash, though. Thrown through. He will eventually get run down. The issue is smokes. Where are they? And N4, once he hears that plant, he knows exactly where it's coming in. He'll spam the smoke and find Sutti. N4 looking for some extras. Swinging the sight. Clean, crispy, confident so far here from Furious Steel. If they can maintain this posturing, things could still be interesting. Now, the deficit only 6. Now, I say only 6, like that's not a lot. But when you have momentum, you know, those gun rounds can breeze right by. But this is the gun round for Sutti's money crew. If they want to close it here, this is probably one of their better chances to do so.
Yeah, and if they lose this round too, I mean, this gives Furious Steel back into double digits. This is where you start to shaking those boots a little bit, right? You start to go, okay, I'm getting a little uncomfortable. It's getting a little hot in here, but we'll have to see what SMC want to do. And again, they're going to go back for this, you know, kind of bread and butter, I want to call it. You know, the old faithful. They're just going to go for the mid hold. This could be huge. Oh, no, N4, though. He has to give up his spot, but Cody misses the shot, too.
That's critical. Now they can get space onto him. Molly at his feet. Cody still hits the shot, though, when N4 swinging for it will find Link. Unable to punish the peaks, but Sutti just drops in. Para drops in. CIA style, man. Secret agent.
Tom Cruise? Maybe Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise style. That's what I like to call it. The classic line of mine and Mercenary might just be one. Needs to go super here for SMC, and boy, does he have a clutch on his plate. He hasn't scooped up the bomb, interestingly enough, because he's looking for the kill straight up. Nocturnal, though, spins on his dime, and we'll drop him with a headshot. And weird as it is, we're up to double digits right now, Laz.
Double digits. This is where things start to get a little uncomfortable, especially with that lead and the mentality. The mental game starts to seep in, and that's where the, you know, SMC, they need to make sure that they're above the water. They're not, you know, freaking out. They're not drowning. They're not in a panic mode. They still have a 5-round buffer. Yes, this round is going to be a bit of a write-off in terms of, you know, Tech 9s, unless, I don't know, unless we see a whole W, you know, we're just going to figure things out. I don't know, but right now, they got themselves a little bit of room, but Furious Steel, they have all the momentum. They have all the momentum in the world. They're in a good position right now.
They're in a fantastic one. You can see the SMC are talking a little bit. You know, things get a little worrying. Link is definitely giving them a lecture right now. Link is in the middle right now, giving them the talk. They are not losing this game. Sutti's money crew. Not handing over what was a 13-2 half. Furious Steel. Tech 9 rush to the A ramp. Fast, Furious, and Psionic up top. It is a shutdown. It could have been a shutdown until they pry it open with 2 kills. And Cody's getting wrapped on the site. Oh, he hasn't been spotted, though. He has not been spotted. He's getting flanked, though, and Sutti's going to find the headshot. Get his hands on an AWP. Will it be the Tech 9 to seriously close down this game? Mercenary, though, barrel spotted, getting wall banged down to 25. Such low HP bars for these remaining SMC players. Mercenary still trapped on the site. Nocturnal holding the angle, but Mercenary's not giving up the cards in his hands. He's not giving up the name of the game. Nocturnal, though, is going to take it from him instead. Smoke goes onto the bomb. Nocturnal, maybe a smoke diffuse has to come on through, but S4 is so low. Where's the bomb? They can't find it. There needs to be a defuse, and fast. It's starting up, but the player's only on such low HP. And finally, SMC will close it down on Tech 9. Of course, in true Fragadelphia fashion.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, I mean, they had the buffer. You know, this round I thought was a write-off unless they do something kind of crazy. And like you said, Fragadelphia fashion, baby. And they are able to make it a 16-10 win, a 2-0 sweep. And you can see here, this is SMC with a little bit of a celebration. These guys getting fired up, and now they advance themselves further in the tournament. And I mean, to be honest, I think this is a pretty big victory because I put a lot of emphasis on this last team for Furious Steel, that they're a team that plays together. They're a team that's been together for quite some time.
Yeah, I know. Like, you know, you get the pride of playing on, you know, just with a group of guys to have some fun out here for the Sutti's money crew guys. And now they're grand finalists in this tournament. Now they get themselves a significant amount of pocket change. You know, now you can go and say, hey, I've made my money back. This was a worthwhile affair here. you know, getting yourself, at least I believe, securing themselves at a minimum, if I should mention. I actually want to get the exact prize pot fixtures, but they definitely made their money back on this endeavor, and now they get themselves some Fragadelphia points as well. Some huge things down the stretch if they want to be able to attend the 100K LAN. This is a big win for SMC. Some pride factor definitely involved, some confidence in the players as well down the stretch. Good, looking good on LAN is what I will say for these guys. Took a while for them to close, but in the end, they got it.
They got it. Like you said, some points secured, advancements are secured. So for Furious Steel, at least they got something out of this, but that's okay. But either way, it's a 2-0 that happens here. And again, like I said, SMC, man, they're starting to really impress me, and especially the fact that they took their opponent's pick in that kind of a fashion. And I mean, that's a big thing to note here. And like we see, this is the bracket. You can see SMC now get to wait for the next game, which is going to be 6-3 and over versus LGG.